afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
So it seems you've gone and given up.
Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup, throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Now at the plate is Adam Engel. He will lead this one off today. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Crowd on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. A pause and the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Vaughn comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Quintana sets. Here it comes. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
swing and a shot toward right center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And he is in there. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I'm really excited to watch Andrew Vaughn play in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Yohan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white and every dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. My favorite brand, Rio, Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat and loose on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon. Gotta keep it real hush hush. Can't let the man know that you're much. I stuff the stash in the secret hatch underneath the dash. Flash a confident smile and continue to. Don't get me wrong, ain't no shame in my game. A hater's gonna hate, I'm gonna act the same. Just another day living up right on the rock. Colder since birth, I've been doing me to the nth degree. If I offend you, please pardon me.
Look into my eyes, see the tears building up inside, feeling hurt. I've been through the ringer, yet I'm still alive. I'm only here today, single-handedly by grace. Detrimental situations can't obliterate your fate. Determination on my face, I ain't never giving up. Even when I'm down and out, I look to you to lift me up. Can I do it on my own? Because my will is not enough. Stronger than I ever been. You broke me down to build me up, and I'm thankful for every moment that you given me. Even though it was predicted I would become a member. Simply just to say, intervene on my behalf, overriding my permission, just to move me out the way. When I worry, not a bit. All my cares I get in you, and when I feel like getting out, I look for you to pull me through. John 2:22 taught me if I just believe in His word, there's no limitations on what I can achieve.
Never know, it's what I've been waiting for. 'Cause I knew what He had in store. Hey, I will fight for more, I'll fight for more. See, I knew that I would make it.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. David Fletcher is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time. The next 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. This is popped up. Abreu over to his left. 1 out.
Batting third,
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. This is foul right side. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Angels leave 1. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Danny.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
This one's flared off to the right side. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And stepping in, Kurt Suzuki, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kurt Suzuki.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Suzuki stands at second with no outs. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Their count now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Here's Dexter Fowler now, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He's set. Here it comes. Two outs here with a runner at third. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. The 2-2. Popped up. Madrigal moving to his left. And that retires the side. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Eaton. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
To the plate now, Adam Engel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Engel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Trout is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Stepping in once again is Andrew Vaughn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Iglesias is up with it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. Striding in is Jack Mayfield as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So stepping in is David Fletcher. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
2 down with a runner at first, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Iglesias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up, Abreu in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Angels lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped high in the air. Walsh is there for it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Quintana into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's
Bottom of the inning now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Grounded down the third baseline. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
Ready now is Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now here it comes. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. First pitch on the way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Quintana's got his target. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam
At the plate, Adam Engel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's by him for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Eaton at second. Engel is over at first with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next from Chicago, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
So here is Andrew Vaughn. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, Justin.
Now here's the first offering. Justin Upton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Eaton on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next, it'll be Jack Mayfield. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, JJ.
Next up is David Fletcher, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In comes the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Aaron Slegers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, here is Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in will be Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Easy there, big fella. 2 and 2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another try at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter will be Danny Mendick as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Slegers, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Moncada leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next is
Great
Chicago.
scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Jaime Barria will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now is Adam Eaton,
The right fielder, number 12.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
high and deep down the left field line. Another full count pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 1-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder.
Next to hit is Justin Upton. Singled last time up. First pitch on its way to Upton. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Angels, the right fielder, Fowler.
Next, it'll be Dexter Fowler. He
何やったのかな。プレイビュー、オフェンス、ディフェンス。ダイナミック。
flew out in his last AB.
若干また違ってた。
Now here's the first offering.
ダイナミック。
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
フルチンかフルチンかわからない。
Hit softly down the line at first.
これがダイナミックですか。
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 3. 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel.
The left fielder, Adam.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
相手側も変えてみましょうか。ハイ、ミディアム、ダイナミック、レトロ。レトロは多分なんか変な感じなんですよね。ダイナミックでいってみましょうか。
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-1. Fouled off.
ダイナミック。ダイキングルドが強度発生。
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle.
これがダイナミックか。
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
なるほど。
Now batting, the designated hitter,
金3倍。
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat, flew out last.
ダイナミック。ミディアム。これはなんかようやってたイメージ。
Time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard to short.
これがミディアム。
Over to first, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead this one 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Jack Mayfield.
となるとやっぱり ブロキャスが一番やりやすいですな。じゃあ、はい。
Matt Foster is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Fouled away.
銀行といえば土日祝日とか ATM 行ったら手数料取られるのがいやらしいですね。
Lifted down the line in left. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
塩ので当てれば取られないぜ。
To the plate now, David Fletcher.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly, and there's out number two.
見やすいし取りやすいですね。ダイナミックはちょっと
The
近
batter
すぎる。
number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So the next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're still down 5-3. Stepping up is Jose Abreu, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Abreu on at first, nobody out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
So next to hit is Danny Mendick. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First delivery to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
One and one.
Yep, 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick.
Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tim Anderson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Luis Robert will stand in again as we flash it back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. Tim Anderson will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
テンパリじゃないからわからんす。第3戦
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Number 6.
So next to bat will be Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in next, Kurt Suzuki. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 6-3. Ty Buttrey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Engel. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Buttrey is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Now the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher.
Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Zach Collins will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
Full count now, 3-2. Andrew Vaughn waits on deck. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. White Sox leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Zach Collins will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 1-2.
Nope.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Justin Upton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hendricks, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Eaton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come